And we are back after I lost my mind last time.
Hello.
Alright, let's just continue. We're on day 2. I want to see if we can get through 2 days if it's possible.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days.
Seriously? I've been getting less comfortable.
Same. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Oliver.
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. It's her expression. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. I mean, that's relatable. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
Oh shit. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much.
I do.
Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Very off. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because I thought it was the first time sharing penis. Hold on.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I read that as.
Where in the fuck did that come from? That was a glitch in and of itself. We're less than 2 minutes into this, dude.
I read that as.
Don't repeat it.
Yeah. Poems.
Okay, continue.
But whatever it was.
I still don't know where the fuck that came from. Continue.
It didn't make me think any less of you.
I'm starting to think less of you.
I had already described that there's no way you can be
that's
a bad
word is
person.
decided, dude.
Yuri's nuts.
Anyway.
I'm kidding. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Oliver, what's wrong with you? Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me feel a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. What do you mean by too happy?
Just a minute ago, I was like...
Don't. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monika?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
You having a stroke again?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot. Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
Yeah, I would be too. No, I haven't.
It's suspicious.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit.
All three girls are suspicious.
Why are you looking at me like that? Do I have something on my face?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stand under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez, whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries about too much about the little things, aren't you?
But... Memos from what the fuck?
Memo Sackle behind the lifetime of unrecepticality for less of the offered serve. I'll accept your apology anyway to make sure you feel better about it.
That was just a whole lot of nonsense and a human mouth.
Yeah. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me like that, or something like that.
No, not at all. What the fuck just happened? I don't hate you. I'm just scared of you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open.
Hello, I'm here now. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. Cause I suck. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. I thought that said, aw, hell yeah. You should play something for us sometime. That's...
Monika looks at me.
creepily. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool.
I write songs too. Parody songs.
I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Oliver. And they're gone.
Monika smiles sweetly.
Yes, sweetly.
Ah.
Ah.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
You're putting so much pressure on me. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Because you're the only one that matters. I mean...
I see. I'm not surprised. No, I'm not sure if Monika was...
What is it with you and reading words?
I'm kind of like looking at it like a different angle here. Yeah, that's a bit
All
better.
right.
I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Maybe I should have rotated the computer earlier so you wouldn't have had that mess up earlier.
Yeah, that was a huge one.
Thanks! So I didn't
Oh,
miss anything,
huge.
did I?
Not really.
Except for Natsuki turning humanoid.
I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about.
Good idea.
Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
You mean this
again.
closet? Oliver, since your compliments put me in such a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished yesterday
She's fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right?
In that case, I don't see any problem.
Okay. Can we start now? That face is unnerving.
Yeah.
Well, let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? Yes, you are. I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
She's a psycho. Don't worry about it, psycho. If anything happens, it's nice to see you have so much energy, psycho.
Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time, psycho. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about, anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
book we were reading last time.
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison.
Wait,
And
what?
the people there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler.
I don't think she said that before.
I don't think she did either. No cat, though, I would totally still read that.
Yeah, I would read it too.
But what the fuck? But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Excuse me?
That's kind of...
Psychotic.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Much more darker than before. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be an entire nice... Oh no, going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Yes, killing machines are lust for blood. How wholesome. Please don't do that into the microphone. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Oliver? No, it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it's like psychotic. No, it's not that. Oh, no, it's actually
It's
that.
definitely that.
I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, I might enjoy those stories, too. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Yeah, totally. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
She's got
The
love
horrible
thoughts.
things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
What?
Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Why,
Hey,
yes, the world is full of horrible people.
it's a cruel world. I hate the world.
It's a cruel world after all.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
But I'm starting to. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing from can we just start reading? My whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
Incredibly,
I think that was just a bunch of word vomit.
she's like in heat or something.
So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry.
But I do.
That just means you're passionate about reading. At least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true. I'm sure everyone can hear the clicking of the spacebar right now just to get these lines out of the way.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Oh, please do. Yes, oh my god! What the hell was that? I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying?
Nervous laughter.
Let me just get the book. I quickly...
And whack it at your head, because good lord, girl.
Girl, I think you got some issues with being in love. I quickly...
With this story.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. No, I think she's like madly in love. No, crazy. No, insanely. No.
Pick a word.
Yeah, insanely in love with the guy. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri.
Bad idea. Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
Do I look apprehensive to you?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I opened the book and started the prologue. I still understand that what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Boy! It's not a particularly bad thing.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe a little distracting. What kind of distraction are you talking about, sir? But the feeling is somewhat comforting.
Someone breathing on your neck kind of distracting.
Yuri is in the corner of my eye.
Dude, I think half of this was said last time, so I think you're overreacting. At this moment. Not in general, just at this.
I realized that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry, I was just bathing the feeling of your body heat.
Oh! What the hell, Yuri? Yuri, stay away.
Fuck off.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right?
You're so nervous.
I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here. Oh, we're back here. How nice.
Yuri takes
But
her
it's not gonna be.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book.
I sling my left arm over her shoulder.
That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But I'm holding it like this. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. What?
Exclamation point.
It's actually kind of distracting me. Anyway, it's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page?
Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
Where?
Oh. Probably.
Boy!
I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Why is she smiling? That's so
creepy.
She
was smiling last time.
Oh, I probably didn't notice. Yeah.
Were your eyes somewhere else too? Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence.
Silence makes me uncomfortable.
My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. What, really? What the heck?
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Yeah.
Like what?
I didn't remember.
Like what?
I didn't remember seeing her like open her mouth while smiling before.
Anyway.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why it came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
No.
You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Intense.
You noticed?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Liar. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Move it, lady!
Move it! Okay, thank God.
Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. That was weird. What on earth was that about?
Oliver? Did something happen just now? Why do you care?
Monika's also suspicious too. I think she's the most suspicious out of the three. Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was just acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, hell no. Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. Like what?
Oh, no. You better not do this. Oh.
Don't.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, please.
No, nothing.
Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. Oh, wow, okay. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
Alright, Monika seems the most sane today, so why don't we start with her?
Yeah.
Hi again, Oliver. How's the writing going? Shit!
Alright, I guess.
I had a heart attack when I tried to write my last poem. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I might count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go.
Sorry if you can hear my dogs in the background, just ignore them.
I give my poem to Monika.
My dogs just get like this sometimes. Alright, great job, Oliver. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easy. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low and then surprise them. And just surprise them.
And there go the dogs again.
That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
The dogs are fine, they just do this sometimes.
This is the first time I hear them
They were in a previous episode.
Oh.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that if Yuri likes this, Yuri kind of likes this kind of writing, right? Man, those dogs won't shut up, will they? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that it's a bad thing, though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. Dear God, the dogs. Alright, I think they're done, finally. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Yeah, not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Sure. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Yeah.
Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, bit, full colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, forms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. This sounds so weird. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chipboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. The fuck? Endless of meaningless. Delete her. Excuse me?
Delete who?
Maybe I was wrong about Monika being the most sane.
Delete who?
Oh god!
Oh!
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Yeah, no shit. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me.
What the fuck?
Are you okay? That's my advice for today. I don't think she's okay. Thanks for listening. Alright, let's move on to Yuri. Because we wrote the poem for her. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Oliver, you suck. How'd you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kinds of techniques with practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Okay.
Okay. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Oliver. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I wanted to write a poem about this feeling.
Sayori, save us.
Is that bad, Oliver? Sayori's dead!
Sayori, save us, please! From the
Sayori's
heavens!
dead! I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Holy shit. Why is it yellow?
Yellow?
Can you see this, like, the stain things?
Oh.
Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that takes 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks a second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Interesting? It doesn't really matter what it's about, does it? My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen.
What?
That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it.
I feel like
and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened?
No.
You can keep the poem, though. I don't know if I want to.
I don't think
Alright, this humanoid bitch.
I don't think I want to touch that pen, because what if she,
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away.
She's so much nicer when we write to her first.
I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Amy likes spiders.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start liking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone.
Okay.
I think this is the same poem from last time.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yes, it is. It was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
I was kind of expecting something else from this.
Something that you're afraid people will find out if they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as 2 of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. How did I rhyme that even my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me? Geez, now you're making me complain too much.
What did I do? For what's it worth, I respect you.
Well, I guess thanks, but it's kind of obvious you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing. You can leave now.
Oh, a special poem.
I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay. Oh god, what the hell is this? What is wrong with my mouse?
That's Sayori. That's Sayori.
What's going on with my mouse?
What in the hell?
We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
We
have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Oliver joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will...
Okay, my mouse is back to normal, thank God.
More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Netsuki? I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave.
Ever.
I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Oliver?
Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Oliver to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Oliver joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Oliver isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president now, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
The music stopped. Monika is clearly taken aback at Natsuki's words. And she looks hurt too.
That's not true at all. Oh, there's the music. I'm sure Yuri and Oliver want more members too, right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue this situation.
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything.
I think that's exactly what Natsuki said, actually. Oliver, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Women.
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? Women.
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Bye.
Monika sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking away anything.
No, Oliver. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat?
Oh! What the fuck?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself!
Yuri. Oh!
No! I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Oliver? What do you want to get out of this club? You, I mean.
Your eye.
Your bleeding eye.
Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing for everyone is it's for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too.
Her eye.
What?
Her right eye.
Oh god! I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while, what's wrong with your eye? So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Why is your eye bleeding?
This is unnerving.
It's your line.
Alright. Okay, well, it stopped bleeding. Well, maybe we can talk to, DOKI tomorrow. I'm trying to look at at the same time.
I think it's fine right now.
Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Will you marry me? Okay. Me too. Yeah, well, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Oliver? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Oliver before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a bit troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye!
Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. I'm trying to listen to the music too.
Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Oliver, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. What's going on with the screen?
Is it getting darker?
It's getting darker. I feel like kind of responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know?
You're fuzzy.
I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know... Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about you with. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No. Stop it! Anyway. Playground.
Sweet.
Oh, we're already on word 11, it says.
Oh, that's
Sweet.
weird.
111. Laugh. Please. Please.
What? Oh,
Please.
poof.
Yes. Oh! I saw that, Monika!
Monika, what is he doing here?
Treasure?
What's
going on?
Jump. Oh.
Fantasy.
Let's see.
Why is it just going up by ones?
Secretive. Oh.
Summer.
Let's see. Scars. Oh.
Doki.
It's the extraordinary. Oh.
What?
I didn't know she liked the word extraordinary.
Universe.
Lucky.
Lucky. Bubbles. I feel like I'm supposed to be anticipating something with all that going on. Peace.
Let's see. Ambient. Oh.
Aura. I saw that, Monika!
What the?
I saw that, Monika!
She just jumped.
Your turn.
From below there. Let's see.
Pick one, please. It's making me nervous the longer we wait.
portrait. Oh.
Okay. Hi, Oliver. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monika, I told you not to. Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know that this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So,
Natsuki, nobody cares.
Oh.
Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Okay. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination during this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Oliver, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans for today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Oliver is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna kill you anyway.
Yuri seems a lot more confident than
Did you even hear my joke?
Yeah.
It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monika. Anyway, actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna commit toaster bath for you. I'm gonna plug this in on the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water, and then I'll electrocute you.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
We're walking with her. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
No, we ain't.
Okay.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Monika, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? We're going. We're going.
I'm bored.
Just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Uh-oh. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. I'm keeping my eyes open. Who is breathing heavily? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing.
Yeah, no shit. Don't make this worse.
A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Uh-oh. Are they in pain? I reach
What
the
kind
corner.
of pain?
I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri?
Oh god! Let's see, I'm bored. I'm back.
What the fuck?
She cut off her arm so goddamn much. Jesus Christ. Thanks for waiting patiently. Oliver, do you like oolong tea? No, I don't like tea.
I like tea, but like
I don't.
But not whatever tea she has. Probably involves blood. Anything's fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
And then throws it on me, burning my skin. Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
No, I mean, of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Especially you.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so?
Uh,
I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more.
by what?
It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri.
That's great!
Great! Just don't push yourself too much, or don't cut yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Oliver. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this.
I love how the rewind earlier was just like, you didn't see anything!
And what you... Oh,
I'm sorry. I thought you had read it already. Oliver, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
yeah? Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can root my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. I do too.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your arm.
my hunkers.
Your posture, right? Actually hunched over like that while reading.
That word is always Jordan.
Always.
Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well.
Ooh, delicious.
It's a small bag of chocolate candies.
Ooh, like Hershey's Kisses?
I take it since I'll go well with the tea.
It'll go well with the tea.
Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture last time, each holding one half of the book.
Gee, I wish I could see it.
Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. That's so out of
I can't
context.
see too well.
That is so out of context.
What?
What? Did she just bounce?
Looked like she did.
Yuri lays closer until our shoulders are touching. Ooh! How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always, kind of cute, but
She's also a psycho.
when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Oh, okay
Your
then.
Teacup.
Yuri hands me the teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even hard to focus. Oh my. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing.
I mean, you'd probably be thinking the same thing. Oh, don't even. Just read.
She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate
Why
wrapper.
can't we just see what they're doing?
Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. I mean,
I don't
it's
mean to
true.
apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I mean, of course. I mean, hey, my wish was granted.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading around from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here.
Can't stop here.
Oh, she's got the little chocolate in her mouth.
I have apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Oh! Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just
Yuri looks at me
eat a piece of candy? I need to maintain my figure.
like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Oliver.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Oliver.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Wait,
no, not the oolong tea!
Why was the music?
Oliver? Oh god, it's dark. My heart won't stop pounding, Oliver. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Oliver?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing. What the? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. What's with her eyes?
Her eyes.
It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh god, those are human eyes!
What the fuck, Yuri? Stay away from us!
That was awkward. It's time to share poems.
Definitely away from Yuri.
Alright, I think Natsuki's the least insane at this point.
Yeah.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. Not as good as yesterday's anyway. I catered it specifically to you. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending any time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. You better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but it doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really
The music.
Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to stick it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something.
Oh shit.
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Oliver? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika, just Monika, just Monika, just Monika, just Monika.
What the fuck?
Just Monika.
Maybe Monika?
Yeah.
Hi! Oliver, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't really think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife.
Okay,
Isn't that kind of messed up? She says with a smile.
That's very messed
She
up.
even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is,
Like
you've
that
kind of been
pen.
enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you.
Look at that pen.
So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that's effective. Here it goes.
Don't touch anything.
Oh, jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Next!
I didn't... What was even the poem?
That was the poem!
That was very weird.
Writing the poem, I say in quotations. Alright, Yuri. Finally.
Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes it. Oh, okay then.
I love it. I love everything about it. Oliver, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please?
Sure, I don't care. What? Sir!
You're too nice to me, Oliver. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? Oh god, it's not bad, right?
What?
Did you see what happened to her eyes?
Did it just become human?
No, but they were creepy.
Oh. Let's see. I feel like she has some kind of sexual kink with the knives.
With the knives, for sure.
Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself fever cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
It's all in Japanese. Let's scroll all the way down.
No, it's not. Remember when I said that someone translated through these poems and like put them all on a Wattpad page?
Yeah.
I pulled up the Wattpad page, which says exactly what this is. It will take me like a few minutes to read, though. It's a long poem.
Oh, shit.
Why don't I just read the last passage? Well, also, what are these stains?
Blood stains. And coffee stains.
What?
Tea stains, actually.
Alright, I'm reading this off the Wattpad page. I'm not gonna write all the words. I'm gonna get to the part where it's actually, like, cohesive sentences. Fresh blood seeps through the line, parting her skin and slowly colors her breast red. I begin to hyperventilate as my convulsion grows. The images won't go away. Images of me driving the knife into her flesh continuously. Screwing her body with the blade, making a mess of her. My head starts going crazy as my thoughts start to return. Shooting pain assaults my mind along with my thoughts. This is creepy. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. How could I ever let myself think these things? But it's unmistakable. The lust continues to linger through my veins. An ache in my muscles stems from the unreleased tension experienced by my entire body. Her third eye is drawing me closer.
Whose third eye?
I don't know.
Why is the whole room red? Well, no, not red, but like, it's in a different...
double checking to see who wrote this piece. Sorry, just give me a minute. I'm too scared to move on anyway. I don't know, I'll check later. Oh god, hi! Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've been done with my scent. CR and I the most thoughtful person in the club.
What?
I think I'm going to vomit.
Well...
Okay.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
I remember game theory.
Yeah, I remember game theory. Nothing is real. Yeah, I think they, I think there was like a Photoshop thing where you can turn out the poem, and someone did it, so I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Yuri is creeping
alright,
us
I found
out.
it. So like I said, this Wattpad page that's called All Doki Doki Literature Club Poems, it has this poem. And if you remove the redacted text, it says something along these lines. Irregular heartbeat, heart palpitations, arrhythmia. I search and search, eyes scanning everything I can find on their symptoms. What is this? Shortness of breath? Chest pain? Dizziness? No. This is all wrong. Alyssa's symptoms are nowhere near this simple. I've seen it twice now. There's screams of pain, sickeningly pale skin, vomiting blood. There's no other explanation other than that Rainier's information was a complete and utter lie. This can't all be coincidence. It's not possible. I don't know how much of this Rainier is behind, but I do know this. There is something horribly wrong with this family, and I accepted the invitation to become a part of it. I can hear Alyssa's screams through the walls now. I listen helplessly. Rainier said that he would be with her shortly. Is he in her room now? Why is she screaming even louder than before? Question mark. Nothing is real.
Alyssa. Who is Alyssa?
I don't know.
Alexa is an intelligent assistant developer.
Oh my god.
Alexa, stop!
Oh, she probably thought I said
So my home security system fired up upon saying that. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Ugh. Stagnating air is coming, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Damn. You can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I would like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Huh? What about Oliver? Oliver is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is! What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Surprisingly. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too? What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know!
Oh.
All you care about now is dragging Oliver around with you and your stupid books! You and Monika! Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Oliver decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Oliver make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez, Oliver, I know how fed up you are with these two by now, but we could just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay?
What have we chosen?
I don't know if you guys can see the mouse, but it's moving automatically to Monika.
Let's see.
I don't, no offense, Monika, but I kind of want to help Yuri with this.
Yeah, you picked
Damn
me.
it. I didn't mean to.
That's because Monika picked it for us.
We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Oliver for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? There's no music.
And her eyes!
And her eyes. Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Oliver away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself?
Huh?
It would be very beneficial to your mental health.
No!
Yuri, you're
Fuck
scaring
no!
me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door.
Hey, Oliver. Yuri's really something, isn't she?
Monika giggles as Yuri pushes herself out the door.
So, we've been at this for over an hour now.
Let's keep going.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. This is gonna be our longest episode yet. Oh god, the music.
The music is so messed up. Wait, I think I've heard this song before.
Yeah. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Oliver, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful?
Your eyes!
Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much?
He's very dependent.
To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is about going to happen?
She's gonna kill herself. I know, I'm kidding.
Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. Maybe I'm gonna kill you instead. If you don't love me, I will kill you.
Oh.
I don't care anymore, Oliver. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop in blood of me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. Her face!
Uh.
I don't care if Monika's listening. Please, Oliver, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you.
Did she masturbate with
I
the
just
fucking
want
pen?
to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Oliver. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
Hell no.
Okay. Oh, she's gonna murder us if we say no. But I feel like we're also gonna get murdered if we say yes, so I'll leave this up to you. You're the main character.
Oh, let's see. Okay, we're being realistic here, so she's a psycho.
And therefore,
no.
okay, no. Holy shit! Yuri, no!
What the fuck? And she dropped dead.
And she's dead. It's just a bunch of text. I don't think this is saying anything. What does the history say? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time? I think that's Monika.
Yeah, I think that's Monika.
Okay. I have a feeling this is gonna go on forever, so skip.
Oh, my lord.
Oh, this is so fucked up.
My lord.
But hey, you predicted it.
Yeah.
Good on ya. So while we're here, I have a little bit of a confession. I remember in the beginning when I said I knew a few things about this game? I knew that eventually there were gonna be jump scares. And, I kind of expected them this episode, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted a genuine playthrough of this game. I wanted to play through it on my own. Please don't hate me.
Yeah.
I'm still having fun with this, aren't you? Oh god. She's dead.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, I'm sorry if it felt like I lied to you guys. I feel like I shouldn't have said any of this.
Make an apology video and get canceled. I'm just kidding.
Dude, I have less than 20 subscribers as the time of recording this.
Oh.
The Razik Big Dad is okay. Alright, it's festival time!
Uh-oh, no, don't come in.
You got it before me? I thought it was pretty. Yeah! No.
Oh! That's not barf.
Natsuki right away.
I don't think that's barf.
I'm here. What is it? What else could be coming out of her mouth?
Fluids. Oh wait, that's
yeah,
barf.
That's barf!
Yeah, that's barf!
Oliver, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh.
What is going on with the music? What is going on with the music?
Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Oliver? Oh, jeez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec.
What? Yuri is deleted.
And they're both deleted. What in the fuck?
I'm almost done.
Are you sure you want to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monika lifts the foil from and takes the cupcake.
Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one more, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just But just bear with me, okay? This should take only a second. Okay, we've gone through 2 days, and then we spent the whole weekend here, and now this shit!
Oh, what the hell? Monika!
What are you doing? What's with the music? Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Oliver.
What the fuck?
Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Oliver. Or does she go by ovaries or something?
What the heck?
That's the first part of my email.
Oh.
It's close enough. It's close enough. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. Well, you guys just got a preview of my email there.
Monika, you...
Now that I
whatever
think
you
about it,
are.
I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Spoiler alert, I'm a girl, and he's a boy.
So, I guess both.
We basically just boyified my name. Wait, you do know that I'm aware this is all a game, right? I do now. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself.
You monster.
I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Actually, no, we mentioned it this episode, didn't we?
Monika's a monster.
Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be tough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Oliver? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Oliver. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world. Forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Oliver. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Oliver. And that's why we're here! I don't think I could have continued life in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Oliver, I have a confession to make.
I love you.
I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Oliver, will you go out with me?
I guess we have no choice.
We got no choice. Hell yeah. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Oliver.
She just took our voice away.
The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Oliver. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you won't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. Excuse me?
She's very
To get to the
self-aware.
game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, thanks for telling us how to defeat you. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Let's write a poem. Let's find the funniest ones. Can't.
Can't.
Oh, I clicked something. Mo.
What? Excuse me.
Monika. Monk.
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 Moika.
Moika. Moika. And
And
what even are these? And Zonic.
Zonic.
Onk.
Onk. Moi.
May. Aoika.
Moi.
Moi. Anik.
Mon.
Onek. Mon. Monika.
Oik. Oik.
Zink.
Zinc.
Um.
Cock. Cock.
Mew. Uni.
Oik.
We already did oik.
More oik.
Oik it is.
Mia.
Mia.
Rhymes with Nia.
Manissa. Manaka.
Manaka.
Manaka. Mui.
Yes.
Oni.
Oni. Yes.
Oni. There will be peace in the dark.
Oni.
Bonica.
Wait, what?
Bonica.
Yep.
I don't know how to pronounce that character. Hi again, Oliver. Did you write a good poem? No, it's basically just a bunch of words that were supposed to be your name. Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Oliver, did you write this poem for me? You're just commentary at this point, you don't have us saying anything. That's so sweet of you. We've been going for nearly an hour and a half, holy shit. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? I guess I have no choice. Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her... It's like the ending of the Genocide Run in Undertale, which I do want to play eventually. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. She wants us to stay here forever. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Oliver? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. She wants us to stay here forever. Fuck that. Let us, Oh, and our saves are gone again. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, in that case, let's go to Steam. What'd she say? There was the game properties, right?
Yeah.
Which is where?
Oh.
Guides, maybe? Oh, nope, that's not it. Support? Oh, God. Manage? Oh yeah, there's properties. Local files. Browse.
Oh, characters.
You ready?
Yep, time to delete this bitch.
Oh.
What does this woman have to say?
I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? Well, enough for us to be playing for an hour and a half! All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's...
I really love this song for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, this is really good music. I've made up my mind. Oliver, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I confided in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And if I love them, and I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm gonna do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... then... that's a synthesis! She's rebooting the game!
Yeah.
Woo!
Let's go!
And she's gone!
Forever!
I have a feeling there's more to it if she's gone.
Uh-oh.
You want to continue?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Let's do this again! And you're back too!
It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Oliver! Hey, she's back!
Well, there already is one girl. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again.
Oliver, aren't you proud of me?
And for what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah, that's new.
Well,
So I guess I was right, there is more to this game.
well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Not even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori.
Yay!
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Oliver, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? When she starts a club of her very own. Oh! Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me!
I think I'll keep it as a surprise.
Boo! You meanie!
Be patient. You'll find out soon enough.
Not soon enough.
I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl.
Like I said in the first episode, because you're a carefree guy.
But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recalled the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me.
Open door. I timidly open door.
Hello?
Ah! Oliver? What are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
Huh. So you're the Oliver that Sayori I was talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Oliver. We're the literature club. No! Not again! I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Oliver, don't tell me you're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori.
Woo!
The literature club.
Whoa!
Eh.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. Can I just mention that this is the first time Natsuki wasn't like, hey, you brought a boy? She didn't say that this time. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say! We have to celebrate!
What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh!
That was really squeaky.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Cupcake-shaped cats. I mean cat-shaped cupcakes.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, and I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet.
She's staring at you.
I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction.
Don't mind me, I was just cracking my neck.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set.
It's all great. Clears the mind.
She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down
I don't need a clear mind. I need to know how to save my friends.
setting down the teapot.
Count if you got that reference.
next to the cup tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Are you trying to impress our new member, Gary?
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Oliver, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Mango. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly prickles up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
This club is crazy as shit.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Sometimes
I like to read manga.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. We've been through this. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed
Sean Connery.
so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri!
Eh?
Well, about, the first thing you said.
Manga?
No, the other thing.
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it!
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, So, if Oliver wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything like you did last time, bitch!
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. I would, however, slit you in the throat. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Oliver?
Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Yuri jumps in.
Wrong person.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I just saw her eyeballs move. That's,
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
That would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri,
I have to read manga?
Jeez, you're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
I thought Sayori mentioned that. Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself,
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're really into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, yes, I mean, no. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you? I want to go with you.
Would you like to come along with me? See? We can ship them! I ship it.
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too. This is so cute!
Yuri, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah,
Finally.
Looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Oliver.
You think so?
Well, that's you.
Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you, around Sayori.
Aw, Oliver, don't say something like that, it's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Hey, Oliver? I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything.
Music's gone.
Uh-oh.
But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right! I know everything that she did! Maybe it's because I'm the president now. I'm the president. But I really know everything, Oliver. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now!
Uh-oh.
And you make me the happiest
Uh-oh.
girl in the whole world! Marry me!
Uh-oh.
I can't wait to spend every day like this with you forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No.
No.
What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
It hurts. Ah!
The fuck?
I'm sorry, I was wrong. There is no happiness after all. Okay. Goodbye, Sayori. Okay. Goodbye, Oliver. Okay. Goodbye, Literature Club. Okay.
Oh!
I think we made it to the end.
Can you hear me?
Yeah?
Hi, it's me.
Hi.
Hi.
So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, this is
Not
Monica.
really
Yeah.
good at it yet, like at all.
Me neither. I've taken 8 years of piano and I still suck at it.
And I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So
I did hear this song before, guys. So forgive me if I sing along. Playing audio. I know you guys are gonna see it, but I'm gonna turn up the volume a bit.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
My arm just cracked.
In my head is a pen that'll write a poem of me and you. Being flows down into a dark puddle. Just put your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day?
what will it take just to find that special day?
We made it! High five!
That was so long.
Why did we record for this long? I mean, at least we got it done.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment?
Thank you, Dan Salvato. You're a god. Well, and she's gone.
When we're here, everything that we do is
Okay.
They did other art for different scenes, I believe. And that's gone too.
read my own feelings.
That's some sick background art for Lynn Quinn.
When a smile says it all.
Bye, Yuri.
And if this world won't write
Bye, Yuri.
ending, what will it
Dan
take
Salvato, you are a goddamn genius. I remember this. Oh, he wrote the music too. He's like the Lin-Manuel Miranda of gaming.
Oh.
Oh yeah. As if we spent our festival prep with Yuri, I believe.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who
Nah.
are dear to me?
I remember that.
Is it love if I take your isn't love if I set you free?
I don't remember.
I think if we did Siri on the second date too. Oh, look at their cute little sprites hopping around.
Being flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality?
If I can hear the sounds of
Special thanks to Monica and Oliver.
love in your reality, and in
There
your
goes that
reality.
image.
If I don't
Screens.
have to love you,
GUI menu script.
I'll leave you.
She's deleting the game again. Made with love. Yeah, some love, thanks. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monika. Script file is missing. Please reinstall the game. Wait, hold. Okay, it's gone. What if I try to... I need to get rid of this. I need to delete that. If I try to play it, it just... It's turning back on, it looks like. Oh, but it just kicks me back here.
Oh.
So if we want to play it again, we gotta...
Reinstall it. Install the app.
It'd be nice to go along other routes. Maybe we can do that for a future thing.
Yeah.
Well, for now, this was our initial playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you all so much. And I appreciate you guys sticking with us for this long. Alright, bye guys!
Bye!